Congratulations on your choice to finish your high school education. We are here to help you on your journey, so let's go over the important things that you need to know to be successful in this program. If you ever have questions or need additional resources, you should check out our website under High School Diploma for Adults. Now let's begin. In this presentation, we will be going over 4 main topics, including time logs and attendance, assignments and assignment sheets, Cornell notes and choosing topics, grading, and rubrics. To get started, let's first go over how to set up your paper to take notes on this presentation. You will start with a regular piece of notebook paper. You will also need a pen or pencil to take notes. First, take your paper and fold the paper over from the left hot dog style. That means long ways. Now, fold the bottom of the paper up about 5 lines from the bottom, hamburger style, or widthways. When you unfold the paper, you should have about a 2-inch column on the left and about 5 lines on the bottom. We'll come back to what those spaces are for when we go over Cornell notes. But for now, you are going to write down everything that you see and hear in the presentation in the right column only. Now, let's move on to your assignments. One of your most important assignments is your time log. The purpose of the time log is to keep track of how much time you are spending on schoolwork for each class and to compare the amount of time you are spending each week to your weekly goal. You may remember from our initial meeting that you should expect to spend about 30 hours outside of class for every 5-credit class that you need. In our meeting, I asked you how many hours you expected to spend each week, and your educational plan was based on this number. It is important to keep track of your time and to ensure that you are spending at least the amount of time you plan to, or you will fall behind on your plan, putting you that much farther away from graduating. You may do your time log in any way that works for you, such as this weekly calendar example, or any other system that allows you to keep track of your time. But it must include 3 things. The activity. For instance, if you read, you would write reading. If you took notes, you might just write notes. But you should record whatever activity you did for that amount of time. It should also include the topic that you were researching. An example might be the D-Day invasion from World War II, or cell mitosis if you're working on life science. And third, it must state how much time you spent on the activity researching that topic. You can record the time either in minutes, in hours, or even as the time of day that you started and stopped. Additionally, you may choose to include a reflection of how well you used your time. This is optional, but it is highly recommended. This optional reflection is especially important if you find that you are taking way longer to do assignments than you expected, or if you are not meeting your own weekly goals. Time logs are a requirement for all classes and must be turned in along with your work for each class. No time log, no credit. Now that we've gone over time logs, let me remind you about our attendance policy. It is extremely important that you attend every week. As a result, if you are absent for more than 3 days in any given month, you will be dropped from the program and will have to re-enroll. Please make sure that if you are absent, you call the office to let us know that you will not be there. Otherwise, we will worry about you. That pretty much wraps it up for time logs and attendance. Next time, we'll be talking about assignments and assignment sheets, going over Cornell notes and how to choose your topics, and finally, how you will be graded using rubrics for your time log, your Cornell notes, and T-Bear paragraphs. Well, that pretty much wraps up this segment of the orientation. See you next time.